A vaccine for coronavirus could be at least a year away, but the government seems to be trying to engineer the same effect with something called herd immunity. The expectation is that enough people will become infected with the virus that they develop immunity. This would stop it spreading widely and protect the vulnerable. Here's an example. We know that each person who catches the virus is likely to pass it to between 2.4 and 3 others. But if enough people develop immunity, then transmission is reduced considerably because there are fewer susceptible people. But how many is enough depends on how contagious the disease is. As this chart shows, measles is very infectious. One person can pass it on to 12 others. And so for herd immunity to work, around 90% need to be immune. But coronavirus reproduces at a far slower rate, so successful containment requires just 60% of people to have been infected and developed resistance. Now, taking the UK as a whole, that's around 40 million people catching COVID-19. The available evidence suggests 32 million, or 80% of them, would have mild symptoms. But that means around 8 million could have severe or critical symptoms and would need treatment in hospital. The government expects 50% of those severe cases to be in hospital during the peak of the outbreak, which is expected to last around 3 weeks. And that would put considerable strain on the NHS. But of course, that assumes you haven't isolated the most vulnerable people, and that could be crucial. Scientists also have no idea how long it would take for 60% of the population to become infected. That number simply hasn't been reached in any other country.